From the Ernest Tubb Record Shop on Music Valley Drive, this is the Ernest Tubb Midnight Jamboree.
Walking the floor over you, I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. I'm walking the floor over you.
And a very pleasant good morning to all of you here at the Ernest Tubb Record Shop on Music Valley Drive. We're going to be around for the next hour with some great music. And, of course, along the way, we're going to be talking about the great buys here at the Ernest Tubb Record Shop, too. And, by the way, we're going to be open today at 8:30 in the morning for all of you who want to come by and shop for records to take back home with you. And we have a very special hostess I want to introduce to you. This is Gospel Night here at the Ernest Tubb Midnight Jamboree, and I want you all to get together and welcome this little lady. We're going to be talking about her music. She's going to be singing some of it, and I know you're going to enjoy Miss Dottie Rambo. Here she is.
Thank you. Maybe when the sun comes up, the sun's coming down for me. When I greet the dawn, I may be stepping on the banks of the glassy sea. When the hands of time reach the chime, they may start eternity. Maybe when the sun comes up, the sun's coming down for me. It can't be too soon. I keep waiting for the night to roll away. Standing looking through my window, waiting for that golden day. And maybe when the sun comes up, the sun's coming down for me. And when I greet the dawn, I may be stepping on the banks of the glassy sea. And when those hands of time reach the chime, Lord, they may start eternity. And maybe when the sun comes up, the sun's coming down for me. I've seen life's parade. I've watched 1,000 risings of the sun. But I'm longing to be home when the morning brings that brand new dawn. And maybe when the sun comes up, the sun's coming down for me. When I greet the dawn, I may be stepping on the banks of that glassy sea. And when the hands of time reach out to chime, they may start eternity. And maybe when the sun comes up, the sun's coming down for me. Maybe when the sun comes up, the sun's coming down for me. Oh, thank you. Ernest Tubb Record Shop, and what a crowd. Y'all packed in like sardines in here. And listening out there, turn your radio up. We got a good night of gospel music headed right out to your way. This is Dottie Rambo and all the gang, and we just left the Grand Ole Opry, and we had a great time over there listening to Hank Snow sing some of his good numbers, and Jeannie Seeley, and on, and I'm out of breath, boys. You know, Harold, I was thinking when we was playing that song with Jimmy Rogers, how times have changed. 1931, I wonder what it's going to be like 30-something years from now when the kids are going to be listening to what me and you have done here and say, boy, weren't they weird. But it was good music. I like his albums. I'd like to get some souvenirs before I leave the Ernest Tubb Record Shop. This is sort of a different style of music, a little bit opposite of what Jimmy Rogers would have done. And it talks about the crossing of the Red Sea. Everybody ready back there, boys? God commanded the Israelites to lamb and feast tonight, 'cause when the morning comes again, I'm gonna lead you to the promised land. I'm gonna lead you to the promised land. Miriam played her tambourine. The Israelites began to sing. He brought us here to bring us out. The taste of the lamb still in our mouth. The taste of the lamb still in our mouth. Singing freedom, marching through the water wall, singing freedom, watching Pharaoh's army fall, leaving Egypt with a shout. The taste of the lamb still in her mouth. The taste of the lamb still in her mouth. In Bethlehem, starlit skies, a lamb was born to bleed and die. From Calvary's hill, the table spread. I lift my cup and break the bread. I lift my cup and break the bread. Musicians, play your tambourines. Sing of the lamb, you saints redeemed. He brought us here to bring us out. The taste of the lamb still in our mouth. The taste of the lamb still in our mouth. We're singing freedom, marching through this water wall, singing freedom, watching Satan's army fall, leaving Egypt with a shout. The taste of the lamb still in our mouth. The taste of the lamb still in our mouth. Why don't you clap along with us, everybody? Vamp right there a little bit, boys. Get your hands together. Come on. Let people at home know there's somebody here. Put your hands together. Dump, 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 dump. There you got it. Now, musicians, play your tambourines. Sing of the lamb, you saints redeemed. He brought us here to bring us out. The taste of the lamb still in our mouth. You got it. Woo. Thank you. Well, thank you very much. You're a great audience. A lot of country folks from Nashville, Arkansas, Alabama. Where are you from? Yeah, everybody on the count of three, yell where you're from, okay? 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm coming to see you. We got a song that's been around a long time. It's one, I guess, the most popular songs I've ever written. Lots of folks have done this. People like Jerry Lee Lewis, George Beverly Shea, and even to country people, to bluegrass folks. And it's called He Looked Beyond My Faults and Saw My Needs. Amazing grace shall always be my song of praise. It was grace that bought my liberty. I do not know just why he came to love me so. He looked beyond my fault and saw my need. I shall forever lift mine eyes to Calvary, to view that cross where Jesus died for me. my fault, and so Thank you very much. Thank you. You're a wonderful audience. It's good to be in Nashville. I don't get to be here very often. Usually Buck, my husband, and myself and the group are out touring, or else I'm out by myself doing a concert across the country. And used to, we were doing about 200 concerts a year, but we backed way off to 80 a year, and that's not a whole lot for me. Brand new song that I wrote for Jenny C. Rowley's brand new album, Wings to Fly. And it goes something like this. Father, grant the portion that soon will fall to me. I'd like to travel around the world, maybe cross the sea. There's far and distant places my eyes have never seen. New adventure calling me, I'd like to try my wings. With all my wealth and riches, I'll never lack for friends. My thirst for pleasure led me on around the world again. But life soon dealt us sorrow. I squandered all my gold. I played the game of life and lost. I'd gamble with my soul. And the whole never looked so good to me. There's a ring on my finger, new shoes on my feet. My father killed the fatted calf and invited me to eat, and the home never looked so good to me. Now father saw me coming, met me at the gate. I prayed for his forgiveness, and I hoped I wasn't too late. His trembling arms embraced me till all my tears were gone. My tortured soul had found its rest. It's good to be back home. And my home never looked so good to me. That's the truth. There's a ring on my finger, new shoes on my feet. My father killed a fatted calf and invited me to eat, and my home never looked so good to me. Talk about a home never looked so good to me. But there's a ring on my finger, high heels on my feet. Well, my father killed a fatted calf and invited me to eat, and the home never looked so good to me. All the time, and the home never looked so good to me. Help me out, there's a ring on my finger, new shoes on my feet. Yeah, father killed the fatted calf and invited me to sit down and eat. Home never looked so good to me. Yeah, my home never looked so good to me. All right. Well, we're talking about a home never looked so good to me. There's a ring on my finger, new shoes on my feet. And my father killed a fatted calf and invited me to eat, and the home never looked so good to me. And my home never looked so good to me. Woo! That'll get you out of breath. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now back to the song we was going to do a while ago, and it's from my brand new album, Love Letters, the Benson Company in Nashville, Tennessee, and it's called I Go to the Rock. Where can I turn when there's nobody else to turn to? Who am I gonna talk to when nobody wants to listen? Who am I gonna lean on There's no foundation stable. Go to the rock. I know the Savior. I go to the rock. I go to the rock of my salvation. I go to the stone the builder rejected. I run to the mountain, and the mountain stands by me. Yes, it does. The earth around me is sinking sand, but on Jesus Christ, the rock I stand. And when I need a friend, I go to the rock. And where can I hide till the storms have all passed over? Where am I going to run to when those winds of sorrow threaten? Is there a refuge in those times of great tribulation? When my soul needs consolation, I run to the rock. I go to the rock of my salvation. I run to the stone the builders rejected. I climb to the mountain, and the mountain stand by me. Yes, it does. The earth around me is just sinking sand, but on Jesus Christ, the rock I stand. When I need a friend, I go to the rock. Go to the rock of my salvation. I run to the stone the builder rejected. I run up the mountain, and the mountain stand by me. Yeah, he does. When the earth around me is sinking sand, on Jesus Christ, the rock I stand. And when I need a friend, I go to the rock. When I need a friend, when I need a little joy, when my body is sick and I need healing, when there are dark days of trouble, nobody understands me. I need a little comfort, I want a little shelter, and when I need a Savior, I just simply run to Jesus, that firm and solid rock. He is the rock. Hey, boys, thank you. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you like that. I appreciate that. It's getting hot in here under these lights, but you're making it a beautiful, pleasant night. It's my pleasure to be with you. I've got something that probably was the most fun I ever had in my life, working on a project. I started doing children's music. Now, that's a challenge. So when I started writing the children's music, I said, my Lord, I've got to be able to relate to them and they to me, and I don't want to sing up to them or sing down to them. So on the little farm that Buck and I have close to Pleasant View up here, some of you from Nashville know where that is, close to Clarksville, Tennessee. I got a little pond or a little lake, whatever you want to call it, and I go up there in my electric golf cart. That's what I ride around the farm on. And my collie dog, and my guitar, and my quilt, and my picnic basket. And I ride up to the little lake, and I write. And that's where I wrote most of the children's musical that we're going to do a song from. And it's called Down by the Creek Bank. That's the title of the album. And we've been premiering this, taking part in all over the country. In fact, the first premiere was done right here in Opryland, in the Opryland Hotel. So it's been a joy, and if everything goes well, we've already set it's been passed the entertainment committee for the White House, and we'll be taking this little project to Amy to perform it in the White House. So we're pretty excited about that and really looking forward to it. And Dave McCormick, who is responsible for getting me down to the Ernest Tubb record shop, and he's been a joy to work with and work through, and he's just made it really pleasant for me to be here. Everything that I wanted, anything I needed, it's been a joy. I've been here today for an autograph party and looked through the record store and saw all the outstanding records and books and different things that E.T. has here. But I want to thank Dave, and he told me that if I didn't do anything else all night tonight, that I had to do Germs, My Invisible Dog. Now, that's from the musical, and some of you know that Reba Rambo Gardner is mine and Buck's only child, and she's called The Lady, and she records also for the Benson Company. And I know a lot of you young people especially know Reba. Well, growing up without brothers and sisters and not having a little animal to ride in the car because we wouldn't allow it, she had a make-believe friend, and his name was Germs. So for all the little kids under 100, I'm going to sing it for you. This is from the children's musical Down by the Creek Bank, and here we go. Boys, are we ready? My very best friend is my little shaggy dog, chewing on my tennis shoes and running through the hall. He's kinda like my shadow, he's everywhere I go. He sleeps in my bed, but my mommy doesn't know. I hide him in my pocket 'cause he's very, very small. Germs, Germs, my invisible dog. He runs like the wind and he knows some funny tricks. He doesn't like carrots and spinach makes him sick. He loves cotton candy and purple lemonade, Oreo cookies and yellow Gatorade. I hide him in my pocket, he's very, very small. Germs, Germs, my invisible dog. We ride on our ponies to castles far away, chasing funny dinosaurs and dragons along the way. We often go exploring where the rivers wind and bend, cowboy hats and wooden rafts like Huckleberry Finn. I hide him in my pocket, he's very, very small. Germs, Germs, my invisible dog. I take him to church, but nobody ever sees the shaggy little spotted dog sitting there on my knees. He's learning Bible verses, oh, he loves the happy songs, but he sometimes falls to sleep when the sermon is too long. I hide him in my pocket 'cause he's very, very small. Germs, Germs, my invisible dog. Germs, Germs, my invisible dog. I call him Germs, Germs, my invisible dog. Down in the Orlando, Florida, or Lakeland, Florida, excuse me, that little song on a Christian station was #1 for week after week after week. Now, that'll tell you about their clientele, won't it? They're all kids, right? But I think we all are kids at heart. Why don't we do a song that kind of says the way we feel? If we could do it over again, we'd do it again, wouldn't we, Don? Well, I was singing country music when I was about 11 years old. Started full-time in gospel music when I was 12. And folks often say to me, Dottie, if you could do it again, would you go back and do it like you did it? Would you choose music, or would you like to have a place to design clothes? I like to do that too, or like to have cookbooks. In fact, I have a new cookbook out. I like to cook, and there's a lot of things I like to be a housewife to Buck Rambo. But I think the profession I chose has been the most enjoyable thing I could have ever chosen. So I reckon if I could do it all over again, I'd just do it all over again. If I could do it all over again, I'd do it all over again. The good outweighs the bad times, the joy outweighs all the pain. If I could do it all over again, I'd do it all over again. I don't regret a single mile, and a lot of tears, but an awful lot of smiles. It's really amazing how a little faith in God can give us so much peace of mind. I've never seen the world so bright, never seen so many wrong things made right. Yeah, if I could do it all over again, why, I'd just do it all over again. If I could serve him all over again, I'd just serve him all over again. The good outweighs all the bad times, the joy all the pain. If I could serve him all over again, I'd serve him all over again. I don't think that a single mile, midnight tears, but an awful lot of smiles. It's really quite amazing how a little faith in God can give you so much peace of mind. I've never seen the world so bright. I've never seen so little things live right. And if I could do it all over again, I'd just do it all over again. I don't think that a single mile, midnight tears, but an awful lot of smiles. It's really amazing how just a little faith in God can give us so much peace of mind. I've never seen the world so bright. I've never seen so many old things live right. Yeah, and if I could do it all over again, I'd just do it all over again. I'd do it all over again. Woo! Thank you. I mean, y'all was trucking when you band. That drummer's about to just run me out here. I mean, that was feeling good. He was making me sing. It sounded good, Mike. If I could just sort of sing to, I keep calling his name, Harold Weekly of the Grand Ole Opry. He's been in the band there for 15 years and quite a musician and a marvelous singer. He's done so many of my songs in different churches and different concerts around the country. If I could just sort of lay back and sing Harold a song. Harold, kind of wave your hand so the folks in the record store, yeah, why don't you stand up? Maybe they don't see you so far away. Give him a hand. Harold Weekly and Harold that's been talking with me on the program tonight. We're together on the opera, and you hear their nice voices, but you don't always see them. So if I could kind of go back and do a home song. It's a brand new song, and if the boys are kind of following me, we don't all know it that well, but we don't really mind, I don't think. I just want to do it for Harold, okay? I think that's it, boys. Dusty lane looks familiar. Cattle grazing in the fields. Mama swinging on the front porch, busy cooking Sunday meals. Nothing quite so sweet, nothing like home to me. No place I'd rather be, nothing like home to me. Honeysuckle laced and ivy, spinning wheels and rocking chairs. Granny's Bible marked and open on the table by the stairs. Nothing quite so sweet, nothing like home to me. No place I'd rather be, nothing like home to me. Mama's gone, the cabin's empty. Heaven claim my dearest friend. Miles in distance now between us, but every dusty lane must end. There's nothing quite so sweet, nothing like home to me. No place I'd rather be, nothing like home to me. No place I'd rather be, nothing like home to me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, we didn't know that too well, but I just felt like I wanted to sing it. In the Ernest Tubb Records shop tonight is a cousin and family of Buck Rambo. Rowena, would you just sort of raise your hand there, darling? Buck's cousin, her family, husband, and I don't know who and all's with them, came down from Kentucky, Dawson Springs, Kentucky, to be with us tonight, so we'll just do a song for them. I want the boys, if they have ready to cue up, do you have Hank Snow's new album? Have it all ready to go? I wrote a song for Hank, and I think he did a marvelous job on the album. What is the name of the album, boys? I didn't catch that. Mysterious Lady of Saint and something. I didn't catch all that. Saint Martinique, okay? And I wrote a song for Hank, and he evermore sang it. And he's a dear friend of mine, very, very close friend. And I saw him tonight at the opera, and we had a talk together and listened to some rehearsals he was doing in his dressing room. And we were talking about this song. And coming up real soon, Operaland will be doing a benefit for the children there with Hank Snow and Dale Evans, Roy Rogers, Boots Randolph, and several people. So look out for the advertisement. That is in August. So anyway, I want you to listen to a thing that Hank just did of mine. I wrote it for him. It's called She's One of a Kind.
Within the prison of my soul, locked within my troubled mind, is a love I can't forget, 'cause she's just one of a kind. Just a plain old-fashioned good, the kind a man don't have to tame. When he starts to settle down, he's proud to let her wear his name. Within my hand I hold the key. Do I dare to set her free? Got a feeling in my mind that she's just one of a kind. Pulled away from my hometown, thought I'd leave her love behind. But Mary rode with me on the highways of my mind. Seen a million pretty girls. Pretty girls aren't hard to find, but she's a rare breed, I'm convinced. Mary's just one of a kind. Dare to set her free. Got a feeling in my mind that she's just one of a kind. Within the prison of my soul, locked within my troubled mind, is a love I can't forget. 'Cause she's just one of a kind.
We're going to do you fast, hand-clapping, down south gospel song. It's brand new, going to be on our brand new album. We're going to let the band pick. I want the steel and the lead just tear loose, and Donnie, you show them which way we going. Just before we get back down to Nashville, Tennessee, Springfield, Tennessee, Clarksville, wherever I live, and get Buck to baling hay, I'm going to do you one more song. Everybody ready? There's the gathering of the people, they're singing in the camp, they're rehearsing songs promised, there's the folding of the tents. Hear the crashing of the cymbals, hear the trumpet sounds grand, they're rehearsing for an exit, it's the Jubilee Band. Jubilee Band, Jubilee Band. Great musicians and directors, voices trained in near perfection, Jubilee Band. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do is the only scale they know. They're just waiting for that new song, Jubilee Band. Hey! river comes the clear angelic sound, mingled with the harp's rendition. Hail the king, bring forth the crown. By the throne, the children's choir sing of Moses and the Lamb, but they'll fold their wings and listen to the Jubilee Band. Jubilee Band, Jubilee Band. Great musicians and directors, forces trained in near perfection. Jubilee Band. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do is the only scale they know. They're just waiting for that new song. Jubilee Band. Hey, Jubilee Band, Jubilee Band. Great musicians and directors, forces trained in near perfection. Jubilee Band. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.